Hello everyone. Just wanted to throw out a video. I got a lot of interesting comments from my last video from when I commented about a sad day in America. Um, Today this video is going to be a rant. I'm sure that there's plenty of people reporting the news. I just want to throw something out because it's a personal thing partially, and it's also something that's very important that people need to get a perspective on. First of all, I want to say Travis, whose video I'm commenting on via the video thing, I considered Travis a friend. I think he's a great guy. I think he's highly intelligent, and I think he's a benefit to YouTube and to, you know, pretty much the entire Patriot movement. This video I'm entitling "Divide and Conquer." There's been some interesting stuff going on, specifically in the last month for me. Miss Max doing her little video encouraging people to pick up arms, whether she did it tongue-in-cheek or not, it's scary. Travis just did a video about Osama bin Laden's tapes being translated and it being released by the CIA. I would like to also say that I believe that 9/11 was an inside job. I don't think Islam in any sort of form directly uh, encouraged this horrible thing that has brought us to a 10-year war, almost a 9-year war on terror. But I do want to say one thing. I see a problem. I see people starting to divide based on religion. They're starting to divide based on ideology and not staying with what I think is the best part of the Patriot movement, which is that different people from different aspects and facets of life come together for one reason: to live in freedom and not in tyranny. I personally I see a lot of people I see a lot of anti-Jewish comments, and not from the usual nut jobs that are just haters, and many of them have not even known Jewish people up front or even been exposed to the Jewish religion. I also know a lot of Muslims, and I know a lot of people who have converted to Islam that I consider my friends, would break bread with them, would pray with them, and they're fabulous people. So just as Diamond has many facets, we have different people doing different things, but are all coming together for one cause, and that is the cause of human freedom, not just in the United States, but worldwide, and living independent of a world government or whatever the reason why you've come onto YouTube. I came onto YouTube because I don't believe that anyone should be suppressed because of their religious beliefs, or for any other reason other than they may have harmed another person or their property. That's it. But I see this starting. I see it. I see this divide and conquer thing. I see Travis's video, which I know Travis personally, uh, and I know that he's just showing what's going on. That Osama bin Laden never said the things that the mainstream media stated. But conversely, what was on there was clearly statements that could be construed and extracted as absolute truth. One of them, and I'm quoting from the article that Travis had on, which was that American Jews, don't care about America, only Israel. That's not true. I'm an American Jew. I'm a second generation American. Both my father served in World War II. I served in Panama and Desert Storm, the first one. And I served honorably in the Navy and the Fleet Marine Corps. And I have a Purple Heart and a couple other ribbons and medals that attributes to the fact that I love this country. But my religion has nothing to do, and my race, I guess, I don't consider Judaism as a race. It's just a way of living. But many people consider themselves Jews by race. But as a Jew by race and a Jew by faith, I would lay my life down for this country as I did for the 8 years I served honorably with the United States military. But I see seeds being planted, nuggets being dropped in the backs of people's minds that will start to divide and conquer people based on race, creed, color, and religion. This is dangerous. We should we should celebrate our differences and stand behind our universal belief of, life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, or as John Locke says, life, liberty, and the pursuit of property. The idea that we can come together as individuals, regardless of our faith or our belief systems, and work as a community. This is critical because if we allow the powers that be, or whatever, the propaganda machine, to allow us to be divided by old, stupid, and moronic hatreds that are based not even in reality, but based strictly in propaganda, and has been used for history for years and years and centuries to cause people to be deflected and forget the purpose of why they're there, and blame a group of people that they don't understand, they don't know, or they've never had experience with. That goes for Islam, that goes for Judaism, that goes for Christianity, Catholicism, Protestantism, the Mormons, whatever. You may not agree with their belief systems because it doesn't match up with yours, but that doesn't take away from the fact that they're humans, and they bleed, and they die, and they starve, and they need protection, love, and most importantly, they need unity with one another to live in peace. We cannot, in all conscience, start to divide ourselves based on such stupidities. We must come above that. We must rise above that and filter out the garbage and the crap that causes hate based on nothing but propaganda, and unify ourselves behind the concept that we want to live free, we want to die free, and we want to live in a community where we respect other people's belief systems, and we live in peace and in harmony with them, because we live with them because they respect our property and our way of living, and we respect their property and their way of living. The reason why there's such a growth in Islamic uh, radicalism is because we're in their backyard. We're blowing up their homes. We're killing them during their weddings. I mean, the same argument can be laid upon the fact that Israel is Israel, and I have a multifaceted belief system behind Israel. I don't believe in Zionism as defined by many people, one of them being Jeff Rentz and Alex Jones. But I do believe that people have a right to live in peace and harmony, and the Jews have lived under 1750 years of being pushed off of lands that they purchased and lived and tried to prosper, and they now live in Israel because there's no other place. For me, the line in the sand is drawn here in the United States. I believe in America. My grandparents believed in America. We came here. It was the first country that we were able to buy land and live free and be protected by the laws of the land, not because we were Jewish, but because we were human beings. And this country is a great country because of it. And for me, Israel is not my final stand. America is. This is my home. I've lived here. I've put my life on the line here, and I will continue to put my life on the line here for as long as it can. And because I'm Jewish, and because someone else is Muslim or Christian or whatever, or you pray to chickens, it doesn't matter. These people have a right to live their lives in harmony here, and we must not allow this divide and conquer crap to start to whittle into our minds, so we get into little small groups and we hate each other and we never get anything accomplished. So I leave those thoughts. I just needed to put it out there. Peace, folks.